This is Mr. Precella working problem 12 on the review sheet, and we're told graph this function. No, it's not number 12, it's number 13, sorry. Y equals x squared plus 2x minus 9. Okay. We've already done one problem with the quadratic function, I believe, but in general, in order to graph a quadratic function, it's going to be a parabola. You can tell by the options. It's a U-shaped figure, either opening up or down. Well, the key to finding or to graphing a parabola is to be able to find that vertex. So A is 1, B is 2, C is negative 9. We don't really need C for this vertex formula. Negative B over 2 times A, 2 times 1 is 2. So the x-coordinate of the vertex is at negative 1. I'll draw an XY table. If we're just looking at the answer choices, we know that B cannot be the answer because we said that for quadratic functions, if A is positive, the graph is opening up. If A were negative, it opens down. If A is positive, graph is up. Greater than 0 means positive. If A is negative, it's opening down. So plug a negative 1 in for x, and that'll get us the vertex. So let's be careful here. Negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. So we have 1 minus 2, which is negative 1, minus 9, that's at negative 10. Now, on my lab in the homework, you would plot the vertex and then one other point. So let's do the same thing. Find one other number, or choose one other number and plug in for x other than negative 1. I think I'll plug a 0 in. If I plug a 0 in for x, I'm just getting negative 9. So looking at those 2 points, that should be enough to decide. The answer is definitely not B because it should be opening up. So left 1 down 10 is the vertex. It's not A. Left 1 down 10, no, it's not D either. It better be this one. Left 1 down 10, right there. Over 0 down 9, right there. Answer C is the graph. Minus B over 2A is what you need to know to find that vertex. The little vertex formula is just the quadratic formula, pardon me, without that plus minus square root over there. So all of you should have the quadratic formula memorized. Negative B plus minus square root all over 2A. So negative B over 2A. Now problem number 14, find the domain of f over g. Well, let's write f over g. F is 2x minus 6. G is 9x minus 2. To find the domain, that means find the numbers that you can plug in for x. And here there's just one number you can't plug in for x. If you plug that in, you're going to get a 0. I'm opening a cough drop. If you hear paper, I want to cough. Pardon me. So we'll say for a fraction like this, the denominator can't be 0. So let's solve that. How would you solve it? You remember we had rules for finding the domain of a rational function. Rational just means fractions. Say denominator can't be 0. So x can't be 2 over 9. Well, which of these is x can't be 2 over 9? Well, let's see. That would be negative infinity to 2 ninths union 2 ninths to infinity. These are parentheses here. If it looks like square brackets, they're not. They're parentheses. Okay, so it's just the fact that they're so large. If you look closely, they are curved. So all real numbers except 2 over 9 would be A. Notice what I did. I wrote f over g, and it's the bottom that can't be 0. Okay? Now, problem number 15 says to find f minus g. Well, let me see if I have room to do that here. To find f minus g, I'll write down f, then a minus. This red minus here is that one right there. G is 6x minus 3. Now write it without the parentheses before you combine the like terms. In other words, you're going to have to distribute this red minus. So it'll be a minus 6x and a plus 3. So 4x minus 6x, is that a negative 2x? Negative 9 plus 3, is that a negative 6? Okay, so let's see, which one is that? That is D. Be sure you distribute that negative there. That's a very common mistake students make. They don't distribute the negative. Now problem 16 is the same type of problem, except it says find fg. Fg means f times g. So this is a FOIL problem, isn't it? F times g, you have 21x squared plus 9x minus 28x and minus 12. Combine that 9x minus 28x. 9 minus 28, is that a negative 19x? So we have 21x squared minus 19x minus 12. I'm thinking that answer is answer choice A. Okay. Any questions there? Let me take a break so I can cough. And we'll pick up in just a minute.